right.
All right. So, that being said, I want to segue into uh what I wanted to talk about tonight, and it does have something to do with the New York Knicks as well as New York in general. I really want to give my flowers to Mr. Spike Lee,
Okay.
probably the biggest New York Knicks fan out there. He is our, you know, Jack Nicholas to
Yes.
Jack Nicholas
Jack
to
Nicholas.
LA to New York.
Mhm.
He pays for his own tickets. You know what I'm saying? You got this celebrity row where everybody comes and they show up and do whatever they do, but he has to come out of pocket, you know what I mean, in order for him to be able to pay for the tickets that he has.
I
Spike
don't like
Lee,
that. I don't
it's
like that.
disgusting. We ain't gonna talk about that because
I don't like that.
some of the reason why we
It
ain't
just kind of bothers
need
me
to
a
be.
little bit. That kind of bothers me.
Millions of
Only
dollars.
he should have his own seat at this point. As
Millions
much
of
money
dollars.
he spent.
Yeah.
Like, just saying.
It's not about the money anymore for
Millions
him.
of
Like
dollars.
you shouldn't
Exactly.
even.
And that's what I love most. You know what I mean? Brooklyn's finest, straight out of Fort Greene.
Yep.
And I look at it from a perspective of he's a phenomenal artist. And I said it from the beginning at the top of the podcast, art is life. And I feel like what he was able to do with his films, we all
Yeah.
have Spike Lee films that we love.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask y'all, how do you feel about Spike? And after, you give your synopsis about Spike, give me your top 3 favorite Spike Lee movies of all time. To just give some love to Spike Lee. I'm gonna pass it to Justin.
All right. Spike Lee, man. Like Spike Lee is some of my earliest memories. His movies. Because it was a big deal in the 80s that it was a young black man out here directing movies. School Days, Do the Right Thing. Those was the first ones. Malcolm X was the big one for him that started getting him better looks, I'll say, because Do the Right Thing was big. School Days was that his first one, School Days?
I think it was.
I think it might.
Nah,
No, She's Gotta Have It.
She's Gotta Have It.
Gotta Have It.
He's Gotta
was the
Have It
first
was
one.
the
I
first
remember
one,
that one and being told I couldn't watch it, and I didn't know what She Had to Have. And then when I watched it when I was older, I was like, oh, I know what She Had to Have. I got it. Now it makes sense why they wouldn't let me watch this. I was 4. All right. But that's all my uncles and, my family was talking about was his movie and how good it was and how it's different. And like, you got to support his movie so he can keep making more movies. So I remember like literally the earliest part of my childhood is like Spike Lee movies was coming out. We was in the theater opening weekend. Do the Right Thing. Malcolm X. I don't remember what came after those, but I remember it was damn near a rule in my family. If a Spike Lee joint was coming out, you had to go to the movies. You had to support. Because if you didn't, they wasn't gonna let us make no more movies, and that was the sentiment at the time, and it took a while for him to get his respect. He had to take his name off the movie, The Inside Man, so that he could win the Oscar, it was the Oscar, right?
Yes, he was Inside
Because
Man.
it didn't say Spike Lee joint, and the mother vote and didn't realize he was the one directing it. He didn't do no promo. From what I remember.
And
then he won it. And then they came out and Denzel and them was like, yeah, Spike Lee produced this whole
They were mad at it too.
And they was mad. Because if they knew he produced it, they wouldn't have done it.
That was genius.
Yeah, it was smart. So then, so Spike Lee always holds a special place in my heart for me. Shit, I remember going out Halloween. I hated dressing up. So I have my mom always draw a mustache on me. And then we had Malcolm X hats in the house. Because remember, that was the shit in 92, 93. But this is probably 5 years later. So I was probably like 12, 13. And I put the Malcolm X hat on and walk around. And all the people in the neighborhood was like, oh, look at that. You got the best costume. I was like, what's my costume? People were like, ain't you Spike Lee? See? And I ran with it. And I was like, oh, I'm Spike Lee. And all the people were like, yo, that's a great, all the parents were like, that's a great costume. I can't believe you thought of that. I didn't. All I had was the painted on mustache and the Malcolm X hat. They just assumed, and the glasses. So they assumed I was Spike Lee. So I was actually Spike Lee for Halloween one year. Cool tidbit. So top 3 movies, Spike Lee. I always loved Do the Right Thing. That was always one of my favorites. Jungle Fever was the other one that came out.
Oh, that was the one. That was
got
the
jungle
one.
fever.
That was
She's
crazy.
got jungle
To me,
fever.
That was the
You're
one.
looking at Mulian. I was like, what does that mean? That's talking shit about black people. Oh. So yeah, I got Do the Right Thing. I got Malcolm X. And shit. There was just one. Did he do She Hate Me?
Yes. Yes, he did. Yes. Yes.
She Hate Me.
I was thinking about that.
Me.
I
Yes.
remember that. That was one of my favorite.
Amazing.
Yes.
Oh my
Amazing
gosh.
movie. She Hate
What
Me, man.
a film.
Woo, that was a good one.
That's a great one. So yes.
Oh, what a film.
Malcolm X, Do the Right Thing, She Hate Me.
That's
those
fine.
are my top three for him.
All right. More money. What's good, man? Talk to us.
Yeah, man. Spike Lee, listen, Spike Lee worked with Jordan. I mean, I don't think people realize
That's the Jordan shirt he wearing.
impact.
Yeah. We're gonna
he got
Mars. My man Mars.
He got multiple sneakers.
Yeah, he got multiple sneakers.
Spizikes, he got the Mars.
Yeah.
The Mars.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Spike was multicultural. Like he brought sports, hip hop, everything together with film. He was the first to do it. And it wasn't low budget.
No,
but
it was
the
not.
way Steve said it was art. And if you look at his films, his commercials, his movies, it's really art. He
went to
actually,
NYU.
Yeah,
No,
he
went
actually
to Morehouse. He went to Morehouse.
NYU Film School, I thought.
Did he go to NYU?
Yes, I thought he did too.
I read up on him earlier, so I had to do a little bit more.
I thought he went to NYU
he went to Morehouse.
All right. I think he went to NYU Film School after Morehouse.
He might have went to after.
But yes, the creativity and using what you got with the budget you have and seeing, if you look at the way those movies and films were, from the fire hydrants to the kids playing in the fire hydrants with the water hitting the light.
That shot.
Yes.
Where everything is moving, but the person staying still. That's him.
Yes.
Everybody use that shit now.
Yeah.
Yes. He was doing things. He was innovating things on the fly. And I think he actually, and I could be wrong with this, and I don't want to say anything incorrect to Hype Williams, but I feel Hype Williams with his music videos and Hype Williams films were actually like, he thought like his mentor or his person he looked up to was Spike Lee. Like it seemed like the energy was the same with his type of Hype Williams films. I mean, not films, but music videos felt like Spike Lee joints.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Masters of Fine Art from NYU.
All right.
In film production.
Okay.
So Morehouse undergrad.
19. Okay.
Undergrad too. Morehouse undergrad. Then he went to film school at NYU.
That is awesome.
Fire.
And he is to Denzel what Ryan Coogler is to Michael B. Jordan.
Yes.
I mean, he put people on, and She Hate Me with Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie.
You know what I mean? And that was a long time ago.
It's a dude who in everything now. Black and Italian cat. He was the Hermanos Lost Hermanos chicken on Breaking Bad. He on everything now. Yes. He got put on. Lawrence Fishburne, Tisha Campbell.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah. Bam. Yo.
Yeah. Like Rosie Perez. That was his girl.
Rosie Perez.
That was his girl. Do the Right Thing. That was a real scene. God bless the hips. God bless the thighs with the eyes. They was really in. He was really on that. That's my lady in my heart, in my head. Rosie Perez. Shout out to Rosie Perez, by the way.
For real.
To this day.
Queen. To this day.
I mean,
probably 62.
Yeah, to this day. Brooklyn, Brooklyn,
Break
New
my
York
back.
stand up. You have a winner. You have a winner in Spike Lee, and it's a blessing that we were of the age to watch his films at the time we were growing up to watch his films. It gave us some real life culture, and the fact that he was doing it in Hollywood at that time with all the haters and all the
a lot of haters.
the different vanilla men,
a lot of haters.
That was hard to do.
A lot of haters.
And keep going no matter what. That's staying power and win.
That's perseverance.
And he's still here.
And he's still here. He's still doing it. And and the crazy part is, like you said, the Vanillas was hating on him. There was tons of Vanillas, even when, we was older. We were teens in our early 20s. A lot of these Vanillas could not stand Spike Lee. And I'd be like, what's Spike Lee ever do to you? Like when I had jobs and stuff like that. And I'd say I was going to go see some movie by Spike Lee. Oh, I can't stand him. Why? Oh, I don't like his movies. Why? And they never had a reason.
They
just didn't like him.
They weren't
the central characters. Yes, they weren't the central characters. That was the problem.
And if people have to understand with TV and media, it is sending out a spell to you to program you. So when the programming isn't what the mainstream wanted at the time, it didn't resonate to them. They couldn't find a hero in themselves.
No, they didn't like School
and that's
Days
how powerful TV is.
In college.
Yeah.
And even though it was about colorism, that went over a lot of people's head. They just didn't like to see black kids in college.
Absolutely. So think about the different world. Think about the Cosbys.
Yep.
Think about this stuff at the time. Think about why we don't have it now.
Yeah, because they want us fucking sexy redding it out here and being like, who's that?
Give them enough money. Give them enough money to coon around.
King Coon, Drake. He ain't even.
I was here. My point is, you're right. Well, they put out anybody they want to put out there to send the spell out. That's all TV is.
It is.
Right?
It's television. Programming.
Yeah. It's telling you a story. And they want to put a spell out to you. Yeah. Yep. So if you don't see yourself as a doctor and you see people that looking like you as a physician, you're not going to think about being a physician.
Nope.
Think about what's the thing, Grey's Anatomy?
Yes.
I ain't never watched one of it.
I never did either.
Why I didn't watch Grey's Anatomy? Because I just didn't think they had anybody for me to out there to actually like.
They had Isaiah Washington on there, but they kicked him off.
At one point, he kept it too real.
Yeah, they kicked him off. He did keep it real. They was talking They asked a question. He grabbed the mic, said, I didn't call him How does that get you kicked off a show? Because you telling people what you didn't say.
Yeah, he didn't say it anymore, but he said it then.
He said it then.
He said that word that can't be said. But,
I don't know. I say it still.
Because they have a lot. Because they have a lot. Because in Hollywood there's a lot of men. There, we already know. But anyway,
we know.
Mo Better Blues.
Top 3 movies. Okay.
Mo Better Blues. He Got Game. Tag. I want to say Crooklyn. I want to say Crooklyn. I want to say Crooklyn. It's Crooklyn.
Was my
straight from Crooklyn, better known as Brooklyn.
Soundtrack. Another fire ass soundtrack.
Yeah, man.
Never taking shorts.
Brooklyn's the borough.
Fire.
We do it like this. We do it like
fire.
Oh man.
Fire movie. I remember when she went down to Maryland for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
The super churched out family.
Yeah.
Phenomenal movie, the Queenie, the dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the cow.
For me.
My mother always thought that little girl killed the dog.
Really?
Her cousin.
Really?
Oh.
Well, because remember, the lady liked the dog even more than she liked the little girl.
Yep.
Touche.
So that's what she always like. I think that little girl killed the dog. I was like, really? I think she did.
Kids out here wilding.
Yeah.
But
what you
for
got?
me personally, Spike, I have like vivid memories of Spike Lee just rocking like that Malcolm X hat, that X hat, you know what I'm saying? Always wearing that dependence,
the medallion,
African joint. You can't forget about, you know what I mean?
The Fight the Power video, Public
40
Enemy.
Acres and a Mule.
yeah.
40 Acres and a Mule. You know what I mean? His actual production company. My dad used to rock a 40 Acres and a Mule hat all the time. And he was very proud of Spike Lee from a lot of different perspectives. As a black man, you know what I mean, that grew up from 1955 to this day, right? He had a lot of admiration for Spike, and he really appreciated what Spike was doing in the lane that he was in, because you know he was one of the first, and he didn't get the big backing that a lot of other producers had and directors had gotten that time. He had to have the community support him. People were making donations in order for him to be able to make
they were.
film.
Grassroots films.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so that's something that I went to art school. I attended art school, so I was in class with film majors and things like that. So art, it's a beautiful form of art, and the way he lays down jazz over images is unmatched. You know what I'm saying? Unmatched. So as far as Spike goes, man, he's one of those dudes at 69 years old. Seeing him out there throwing his hands up and being equally excited about New York, getting closer to seeing something that he's seen so many years ago. I'm excited to just have him. I want to give him his flowers. Spike Lee is hands down one of my favorite directors because he's for the people. He shows our story. He's all about New York. So Spike, here's my blessings to you. My favorite 3 movies are going to be Do the Right Thing, Fight the he just said it. Fight the powers that be. He was all about it. Peace and love. You know what I mean? Like he was all about that energy. Good old fashioned Radio Raheem. Peace and hate. I mean, love and hate, love and hate, love and hate, love and hate. Anyway, and he still got one of the dopest daps I've ever seen. Where they do that. Oh man, Spike was killing him. Had the Joes on before anybody else was out there rocking them. His relationship with sports, like you mentioned, Justin. My second favorite movie, not my second favorite movie, but another one I'm gonna bring up. And that's all has a lot to do with the jazz score. Kobe doing work.
You know what?
That was one of the dopest films I've ever seen ever. And he busted the New York Knicks ass that night. I think he might have put up like 60. He put up something crazy. And Spike knew it was gonna happen. He recorded it, and it was poetry and emotion.
And Kobe
I loved
told him
every
time Spike put up big numbers is his fault.
You know what I mean? The way he was doing it. Look at the relationship that he has with, I hate to even say his name on the podcast, Reggie Miller. Look at the relationship he has with Reggie Miller. The whole choking thing came from Reggie Miller. Yeah, and grabbing his nuts right in front of his wife. He's like, that was in front of my wife, man. I was kind of, Spike is New York, dog. And my third favorite movie, because I have so much vivid memories of watching it. And, my family, just like Justin, had those types of movies on all the time, is School Days.
School Day,
Dog. Gamma, pump, gamma, pump. That shit used to rock in my mind forever, dog. The good and bad hair.
Good and bad hair,
It was such a beautiful blend of even the nuances of discrimination amongst the same people.
Colorism.
Dark skin, light skin was the whole issue. And dog, Lawrence Fishburne, wake up at the end of that joint. It was such a powerful, and you like, what is he? And as I've gotten older, I can appreciate it so much more, because when I was young, I'm like, why is it just yelling at dog? Spike is a national treasure, and I hope that people from New York have the opportunity to appreciate him. All the flowers in the world to you, Mr. Spike Lee, and us as New York Knicks fans. I got mad love for you, man. You're one of the most amazing artists I've ever had the opportunity to lay my eyes upon, as far as when it comes to the artwork that you do. Blessings, my guy.
Sway in the morning. They use the Wake Up.
Yes, they
They
do.
do.
Yeah.
That's fire, yo.
They come back from
Sway one of
commercial
them
break.
dudes too,
Wake
man.
up!
Yeah, Sway's one of them dudes.
Sway's one of them dudes too, man. We're gonna give you your flowers too, Sway. We got to give the love, man. That's how it's got to be. It might not happen every episode, but when we get the opportunity, and I literally surprised, Justin and Mo with this information. Said I had something I wanted to talk about. Fortunately enough, we won that game last night. But it was good to give love to, Spike and Lee. What else is going on, fellas? Anybody got anything?